A lot of the time to get through the week it would be nice to leave the town and leave the whole schooling environment and being around academia so much, and that surfing partly gets me through that.
Some of the other tip-top things you can feel, just in terms of mind, body and nature, all connected as one. It's just you and the energy and everything surrounds you.
The feeling, it's almost like a canvas when it comes. And you don't have to be a good painter, you don't have to be like an expert, but just having to do anything you want with speed while it's producing it to you. It's like, okay, here's the tools, here's everything, you can just do whatever you want, express yourself.
Hi, I'm Georgie Snaddon, one of the few female surfers at Rhodes University. Whenever I go to the sea or I spend time underwater, it's a really relaxing and, I don't know the word, but it makes you feel completely at ease. And when you surf, aside from the connection with the ocean, like you go, or someone asked me if I like to just spend time relaxing, and don't you feel like when you're surfing you're just relaxing? And yes, you do feel like you're just relaxing, and that's probably the time where I relax the most, but at the same time you're constantly challenging yourself, and every time you catch a wave or you paddle back you feel like you've achieved something, so you never feel like time is wasted. And yeah, I pretty much just go to the sea, not to escape life but to enhance it.
So I don't think you can really put a price on going to the beach and surfing. So personally for me, I would spend as much money as I can to go experience something like that and get out of town.
It's a very beautiful feeling, and one that generates highly unique feelings within yourself that you can't get anywhere else.
My name's Campbell. I'm 24. I study at Rhodes University. I'm doing a master's in economics. So obviously the Surf Society deals with USA, but more importantly, we aim to get about 3 or 4, maybe 5 day trips in the year, which, a day trip with rented surfboards, wetsuits, and some of the best coaching in the world would usually, cost you far upwards of 150 Rand for, a 4-hour session at the beach. So for 150 Rand, they're getting multiple opportunities through the year to get to do that, and that you get people's open schedules to coincide with Mother Nature's good grace is something that makes it difficult, but still not impossible to do.
I'm Nowicki from Cape Town. I'm a third-year Rhodes student studying journalism and politics, and I'm also an avid surfer. Waking up at like 5:30 in the morning, having a cup of coffee, having a smoothie or an egg, and then going straight to Port Alfred, even when it's still dark, and you arrive there at probably when the sun's rising and no one's out, and the beach is empty, and it's my favorite time to surf, definitely. It's very, very peaceful.
It's not just about your surf, but when everyone's just in sync and having a good session, midweek, you get to put everything aside and just enjoy each other's company, enjoy each other's stoke. A sense, the social order and a way to be courteous and to develop things like respect and humility, because without those things, you won't be able to cope and interact with crowds of surfers, which differs from place to place. But yeah, I'd like to think there's a strong sense of community among surfers up and down our coastline, and just because we're all connected by the singular interest that is the ocean.
So special to be able to take like a chunk out of your day and make a mission there, whereas living in Cape Town, it's just a couple of hours, or even an hour if you want it to be. Here it's a proper big thing that you have to plan and get people involved with, and I think that creates a really amazing sense of community at Rhodes.
I don't know who, some author, some philosopher said, if you don't have something where you do it and you don't think. Your mind is not preoccupied with other things. If you don't have like an activity, a hobby that you can completely be centered and like with what you're doing at the moment, not like worrying about things, not anxious about no matter what the waves are like, no matter what the situation's like, and just have like a break and release that pressure and just kind of be, I know it's quite cliche, but just be quite like centered with what you're doing in the immediate space, which is sitting in the ocean, waiting for waves and hoping that they come.